Well, here we are, another bush cat mission. Fired her up, headed down to the end of the runway, get her lined up, put the power to it, and got to pay attention there. That P factor wants to take her off on the edge there. I get her hopped in the air. We're going to do a little chandelle off to the right this time, off the end of the runway if we get the flaps off, and go over and see Charlie Bates tonight. Beautiful night for it. Little bit of wind blowing out of the west. Of course, that was a downwind takeoff, so it didn't perform as well as it could have. But we got her hopped in the air anyway. Let's give her a little fast forward there to the final approach over to Charlie Bates's field. He's generally got a few airplanes out and around on a night like tonight, so we'll go ahead and fly the approach down here. Got her over the wires. Got a little bit of wind blowing tonight, so we're using 3,060 miles an hour for the approach. Get her down here. Got a nice uphill runway here. Not worried about getting her stopped. So we'll just plop her on. Nice little wheel landing right there. Run her along with the tail in the air there. We get her slowed down and just punt the tail. Headed up to the hangar and see what Charlie's got going tonight. So a little fast forward for you up there. Oh yeah, got the airplanes all out. Look at that. Got the 1, 2, 3, 4 of them there. Hard to see with the sun in your eyes, but in any case, swing up by the hangar and give Charlie a little wave. How you doing tonight? And we'll just go ahead, point her back down the runway, throw a notch flaps on, and right back out into the wind here. She ought to hop right in the air pretty good for us. So let's see how it goes. All right, here we go. Got her flying. Let's do a little fast forward back over to the house there. Do a little westward approach to NY62. We're a little high, a little fast, a little hard slip down in there. Here we are on the final. Hard to see with the sun in your eyes, but we're going to go ahead and overfly the brush here and plop her on nice and short right here on the end of the runway. Watch how short we land here. And there we go. Got her on the ground. Get her slowed down a little bit. Get the flaps off, and let's take her right down to the other end for another takeoff here. Maybe this time we'll take off and go on over and see what's going on over at Farmer Bob's. So here we go. We got her pointed down the runway again, and push the power on to get her stood up on the wheels. And only takes just a few seconds. Hop her right in the air, get her flying, build up a little speed and ground effect there. Get the flaps off. We're going to go ahead and make a left-hand turn and take her right on over to Farmer Bob's here this time. Well, here we are over Farmer Bob's, lower left-hand corner out the window there. And I got the equipment out, but doesn't seem to be anybody around tonight. So guess we'll just go ahead and point her toward the house. Give you a little fast forward to the final approach there. We're going to do a kind of a turn-in approach down in tonight. Got the altitude set up just about right here. The airplane slowed down to 60 with the flaps on, carrying about 3,000 RPMs, and we're flying around the corner here. The sun's right in your eyes tonight. I know it's hard to see in the video. It's hard to see when you're flying the airplane, but we're going to go ahead and carry that speed over the weeds here. Pointer at the end of the runway, carry it in with the power, and you can see the end of the runway, even the sun in your eyes right there. We'll get her right down here to the threshold. We'll go ahead and just chop the power. Just let her set herself right on there, just nice. Let her roll out a little bit. As you can see, we've slowed right down. Get down to the wide part here, and we're going to just go ahead and turn around. I'll give you a little fast forward back here up to the shores of Lake Elizabeth. And you can see the ponds are pretty high there, and of course that That sun right in your eyes as you're taxiing up to the tower. Another bush cat mission. Hope you enjoyed it.